Boom. You should see it now, Dre.
Yeah, now we in there.
Let's get away, mystery lady.
Yes.
I know the world is going crazy. I can see you having my baby. Let's get away. Let's get away, mystery lady. I know the world is going crazy.
Jamille, I remember in 2006 when you decided to go to Atlanta. I wasn't really excited about you going, but I saw that you were determined to go. Because when you were on your way, the car broke down and you got out of your car and got into your cousin's car and had your car towed back home and kept going to Atlanta. And then from there, I just saw how you began to bloom, and you had your ups, you had your downs. And even though I was here and you were there, I was still just a phone call away. And we talked every day. It's just been exciting to see how you've grown, how you've changed your way of thinking, how you've enlightened me in your journey, how you've shared so much knowledge, and you've taught me so much. You've taught me how to think for myself. You've taught me how to investigate for myself and seek out the truth. And that's something that I never did before. And I'm really grateful for that. It has taken a lot of courage for you to do the things you've done. You have made me proud. I'm excited for you. I love you. I admire you. You encourage me to pursue the best me that I could possibly be. In all that I do, I share with you. And I'm grateful for that, and I love you.
Mystery lady, I know the world is going crazy. I can see you having my baby. Let's get away. Let's get away, mystery lady. I know the world is going crazy.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. What up, driggity, driggity, dritty?
Yeah. What up, bro? How you doing?
Man, I can't call it, dog. We just get started this early morning. Let me turn your camera on. There we go. Representing that black vegan indie fest and another black vegan journey that we will be doing later on today. But this is Saturday morning. What's family?
Good, everybody. What's good?
Man, we in here. I can't get my. I'm just all discombobulated today, all over the place, ladies and gentlemen. We gonna get right into it though, because we got a short show today, and it's gonna be filled with guests. But today, as you can see in both me and DJ Godzillest's backdrop, we have the backdrop of the Black Indie Vegan Fest, which we will be hosting promptly at 2 p.m. So you need to go to the page. Let's see what the page you go.
Black Vegan Fest.
Indie. Yeah. I always say it the other way, and Kiana be texting me like, that's not what it's called. So yeah, Black Vegan Indie Fest. Make sure you go to that page and let's get all this goodness. But Dre, go ahead and rock out, man. We got our first caller coming in at 9:45. Do your thing, brother.
Being good, I'm a bad bitch. I'm sick of motherfuckers trying to tell me how to live.
Y'all got to wake up quick this morning. We got to get right into it. Let's go.
Better hope I never run across your man. In the mall with him, I'ma have a ball with him. Somebody call Rihanna, I'ma buy some draws with him. He fucking with the stallion cause he in the wild women. Put them legs on his head, now he love tall women. You'll never catch me calling these niggas daddy. I ain't lying by my nut just to make the nigga happy. Lifestyle when a nigga can't fit a magnum. It never happened if the dick wasn't snapping. I'm a hot girl, I do hot shit. Finish income on my outfit. I don't text quick, cause I ain't thirsty. These bitches mad, they wanna hurt me. I'm a hot girl, I do hot shit. Finish income on my outfit. I don't text quick, cause I ain't thirsty. These bitches mad, they wanna hurt me. Any rumor about me, let me get it. I'm an open book, and your man probably read it. Look at my AP, and these hoes still pathetic. Real bitches back when I check my protect.
Back home smoking legal. I got more slaps.
Wake up, Nap Town. Wake up, ATL. Wake up, Texas. Let's get into it.
Dog. Playing with my name, this shit is lethal, dog. Don Corleone. Trust me, at the top it isn't lonely. Everybody acting like they know me, dog. Don't just say it now, you gotta show me. You gotta bring the clip back empty. You asked to see the ball, so they sent me, dog. I just broke her off with a 10-piece, dog. There ain't nothing, I'm just being friendly, dog. Just a little 10-piece for it, just to blow it in the mall. Doesn't mean that we involved. I just put a Richard on the card. I ain't going playing ball, but I'll show you how the fuck you gotta do it. If you really from the ball, take it far, when you're back against the wall, and a bunch of niggas need you to go away. Still going back, Roxanne, all she wanna do is
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Rock out with us this morning. It's the Jamille Harley Morning Show featuring DJ Godzillest. We getting into it.
She think I'm an asshole. She think I'm a player. She keep running back though, only cause I pay her. Roxanne, all she wanna do is party all night. Met her at a party in the hills, yeah.
Yeah.
Just wanna do it for the thrill, yeah. Shorty drop a poodle with no top. But if I throw this money, she gon' drop. Ay, she don't wait in lines if it's too long. She don't drop the whip unless the roof fall. Only wanna call when the cash out. Only take the pic when the ass out. She from Malibu. If you ain't got a foreign, then she laugh at you. Malibu. Spending daddy's money with an attitude. Roxanne. All she wanna do is party all night. Roxanne, never gonna love me, but it's alright. She think I'm an asshole, she think I'm a player. She keep running back though, only cause I pay her. Roxanne, all she wanna do, black leather glove, no sequin. Buckles on the jacket, it's elite shit. Nike crossbody got a piece in.
Hey, what's going on, Matt? Right? Peace to you. Peace and love to you, bro.
The blend master. What's up, fam?
Don't you wanna dance with me? No, I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could get you the passion. It's a thriller in the track. Where we from? Baby, don't you wanna dance with me? No, I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could give you satisfaction. Hey, you know we out here every day with it. I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up, right foot slide.
What's up, Lachey?
By the slide, hey, let this one slide. Don't you wanna dance with me? No, I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could give you the passion. It's a thriller in the track. Where we from? Baby, don't you wanna?
Baby, wanna smoke with me? Turn this motherfucker up 800 degrees. Whole team eat. Chefs get she's a treat. She's so bougie, on never tea. I'm a savage, attitude nasty. Talk big shit, but my bank account match it. Hood, but I'm classy. Rich, but I'm ratchet. Haters kept my name in their mouth, not a gag. He say the way that thing move, it's a movie. I told that boy we gotta keep it lowly, me the room key. I done bled the block and now it's hot, bitch, I'm Tunchi. I'm mood and I'm moody. I'm a savage, classy, bougie, ratchet, sassy, moody, nasty, acting stupid. What's happening? What's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage, classy, bougie, ratchet, sassy, moody, nasty, hacking, stupid. What's happening? What's happening? Hips tick tock when I dance. On that demon time, she might start her OnlyFans. Big B and that B stand for bands. If you wanna see some real ass, baby, here's your chance. I say left cheek, right cheek, drop it low and swing. Texas up in this thing, put you up on this game. I be parking my frame, gang, 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 gang. If you don't jump to put jeans on, baby, you don't feel my pain. Please don't give me hype, write my name in ice. Can't argue with these lazy bitches, I just raise my price. I'm a boss, I'm a leader. I pull up in my two-seater and my mama was a savage. Niggas got this shit from Tina, I'm a savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet, sassy, moody, nasty, acting stupid. What's happening? What's happening? I'm a savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet, yeah. Sassy, moody, nasty.
We getting it in early. We getting it in quick. We're gonna get y'all on y'all way. Let's go.
Like Beyonce, like me. He want a bitch like the stallion with the knees. He be like, damn, how that thing moving.
Tanisha.
L couldn't do it like me. What it is, ho? What's up? Can a nigga get in them good? Cut you up like you ain't been cooked. Show your ass how to really catch a nigga. Well, give me your number and I'll call. And I'll follow that ass in the mall. Take you home, let you jump on my ball. While I'm being turned down your ball. Like the way she work, hey. She always puts me first, hey. And I know
Hey, I told y'all we getting it in quick this morning. Y'all got to be with it. I see you, Tanisha.
Drop on the floor and it's getting nasty.
I see you, Shay. Let's go.
His hands up off my ass cheeks. I got something to give him, and if he asks me, I'm not feeling it, baby. I let him gas me, gas me, gas me, gas me, gas me, gas me.
What up? 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 We got it in real quick, a little bit, real quick. First of all, I want to give a shout out to my homegirl Blaine's son. His birthday is today. Name is Jay Wazam. Happy birthday, baby boy. Oh man, we ready. So let me call. We're gonna get the first person in. He wants to talk some stuff. Let's go ahead and call him, see what's up. Hello.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, man? Who we speaking with today?
It's just Mike Head today.
Just Mike Head. Welcome, Mike Head, to the show. We want to thank you for tuning in, man. So what's going on, Mike? You up? You doing any shows this weekend?
Bruh, I just did a show last night. Oh man, you know how people tell you to do shows and you don't really know what you get into.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Dude told me yeah, come through. We got a lounge. It's set up real nice. And I put it on Google Maps, and I was like, man, this is a house. Like, and I asked him, I was like, did you give me the right address, man? Because I'm looking at the picture, and this looks like somebody's house. He was like, yeah, it's we got it set up down in the basement. I was like, dude, we about to be in your basement. And the name of it, he called it the Rooster Coop. That's what it was called.
Tell me you put your car in reverse and went back home.
Bruh, he had already paid me a security deposit. You know what I mean? And he was just, I was the headliner. He had two other comics in front of me. It was called the Rooster Coop, and the basement was called the Boom Boom Room. And I was like, bruh, how did I do this? How did I get myself? I was an NBC finalist last year. And now I'm performing in the Rooster Coop.
I was prom queen.
Right. I'm like, bruh, how did this happen? How did this happen to me?
Oh man, that's crazy.
It was so hood. They had a good time, but it was hood. It looked like one of them scenes. You watch TV One, Fatal Attraction, right? It looked like one of them reenactments. Like some chick was gonna get up and just stab the hell out of her husband because he had been cheating on her with somebody from another table or something like that. That's what it looked like. I'm like, yeah, everybody in here about to get shot up. Somebody gonna come in here and shoot.
Did you do your whole hour, or did you give them like 45 and some change?
I gave them 30 minutes. And
okay.
About 30, 35 minutes, man. I had to give them something. And because it was just, I didn't want to do the whole hour, man. Because it was just hood. It was hood down there, man. You know how hood crowds can be. It's all about the laughs per minute.
Per second. A minute.
Per second, yeah.
You better make me pee on myself.
They just be like, right, yeah. They gotta throw chicken wings. They gotta pee on themselves. They gotta run around the table and laugh and slap somebody. It's like, bruh. It's like, do we gotta do all that?
Yeah, man. Well, I'm sorry you had to go through that, brother. But now you're gonna Google your locations before you say you accept.
Hell yeah. I'm like, man.
Yeah.
Great. No social distance, none whatsoever.
Well, man, glad you're okay though. You ain't had no coughs or nothing, have you?
Nah, I ain't coughed yet.
You can taste your food still, can't you?
Yeah, I can taste it.
Okay, well, you good. You good. Well, listen, Mike, thanks for calling in, brother. We're going to get with you next week. Be safe out there. And if you can, later on, tune into the Black Vegan Indie Fest.
Black Vegan Indie Fest?
Yeah, man. We hosting that. It's going to be a digital experience, my brother.
Really?
Yeah, so the physical festival, what is physical, is going to be in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so me and Dre, we're just going to be quarterbacking the digital experience with the interviews of the various guests and the different vendors and things of that nature. It's going to be going on from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope, man.
Yeah, that's why we got to be so quick with this show so we can get ready for the next one.
Okay. Yeah, you got to let me know next time they had. I might drive out there. It's only a few hours away from me, man.
Okay.
Yeah, appreciate that.
All right, brother. Be safe, man.
All right, Mill.
All right, peace.
Yep, peace.
So, Dre, at 10 o'clock, and everybody listening, we have my realtor coming on to answer questions about real estate and housing market and things of that nature. So I don't know how long that interview is gonna go. Maybe about 5-10 minutes, something like that. Then we got Coach Willie Earl. Then we're gonna get back to the music. We already got people checking in already. We got Tamia. We got Tawana. Oh, let me see. We got Lena. We got Lachey. Oh, we got a nice little crowd in here today. That's all I got for you.
So we got to get through this show quick. We're going to come and hit y'all. I know y'all want some of this workout mix. We're going to speed it up real quick, but we're going to jam too. So let's go.
Like the way she works, hey. She always puts me first, hey. And I know I've been around, but I swear you got the best on earth. Yeah.
I got drip on the floor and it's getting nasty. He ain't keeping his hands above my ass cheeks. I got something to give him, and if he asks me, I'm not feeling up, baby. I let him pass me.
Her ass fatter than fat. She got good throat. Sit that cat on my lap. I give it good strokes. I'ma have to fly out to Mykonos. So make it to Japan so I can hit it like a meet you.
Yo, I be buying B's, so all my girls be I and C's. Coming backstage, dying to get pleased. You got me, I rock me, Versace and linen. While you spot me grinning with a bunch of foxy women. While you speedball with cars, that's the valid. I get clothes custom made from a stylist. Cruise in my Lexus land with no malice. While you walk the street until your feet get callous. Take you on the natural high like a pallet. It be all good, toss your clothes like a salad. When it's all over, put your vote in my ballot. This my diner, I'm Mel and you're Alice. Spend the night and look to C's Palace. It be all good as long as you don't act childish. While you standing there with the crisp in your cup.
Everard, what's ham, Ken folk?
I know you see me on the video. I know you heard me on the radio. But you still don't pay me no attention. Listening to what your girlfriends mention. He's a slut, he's a hoe, he's a freak. Got a different girl every day of the week. It's cool, I'm not trying to put a rush on you. I have to let you know that I gotta get it.
Can we just talk about where we're going before we get lost?
Like I said, we're giving it to y'all quick this morning. We're going to be back on at 2 o'clock too. Check out the Black Vegan Fest digital experience. I'll be spinning there from 2 to 6 p.m. Let's go.
Started off, I can see it in your eyes. I can tell that you want me. What's been on your mind? There's no reason we should hide. Tell me something I ain't heard before. No, I've been dreaming about it, and it's you I'm on. Stop thinking about it. Can we just talk?
Hey, I gotta wake up quick this morning. Where y'all at in the comments? I saw who's from Flint, Michigan? Somebody in there from Flint. What's up, Flint? Hey, what's up, Adam Foster? I see you, bro.
I'm so in love. Whatever you want to do is all right with me. Kakalaki. What's up, North Kakalaki? Want to spend my life with you.
Shawty made that clap, she don't need no applause. High fashion, like Goya, G-Wagon, or the Rover. I put some ice on you cause you got a cold heart. I know I gotta keep my shawty on go. Drop that to the floor, yeah. Whoa. You ain't gotta deal with none of these no more. If we hop in the Benz, is that okay? Is it okay if I call you my pride, babe? I ain't no player, I just got a lot of babe. But let me tell you, I like you a lot, babe. I wanna start at the top and the bottom,
see you.
babe.
North Carolina in the house. Let's get it.
Bottom, babe. You know I like when you right at the top, babe.
What up, Rob?
Yo, I'm only doing cash, I don't need promo. I pull up to the high rise, I'm in a fofo. Inside Coco. If I got a feeling, I keep it inside my heart. And I keep a pedicure cause I don't do facade. You can see my diamonds even when I'm in the dark. And since you got it, it makes you go and shut it.
I go on and on. Can't understand how I last so long. I must have superpowers. Rap 225,000 hours.
Everett, what's good, bro? I see you.
Do the math. I made 1,000 songs that made you move, yeah. And for the last 300 months, I made 16 albums. Front, and they bump. Where you get your beats? I heard 93 rappers say like me. 2 singers and 10 comedians, and I'm still gonna yell it every time you see me in. What's my favorite?
What up, though?
Why they gotta say it like short? You know they can't play on my court, can't hang with the big dogs, stay on the porch. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Where you get that from? Grab a mic, still one. Let me hit that MC 8-ball and MJG. Keep spitting that P to the IMP.
Got me thinking, babe. Tell me if you with it, cause I'm with it, babe. I haven't heard from you and I'm in it, babe. Just tell me what to do and I get it, babe. Gucci and Prada. Crib in the middle of the night.
Hey, what up, Robert? I see you, bro.
As I put it down right down, babe. I can put you on a flight. You know that a nigga like me can change your life, oh, baby. Everything you do is amazing. Ain't nobody got to go crazy.
All right.
Everybody think you shy, but I know you a freak, little baby. Everything you do is amazing. Ain't nobody got to go crazy. I got what you need. Everybody think you shy, but I know you.
You know why? You been fucking with me since I was a small fry. And your ex-man, that's my little guy. I know some niggas that'll kick him to the coastline. I'm on West Side, nigga, we don't show signs. You got some fake friends, they just told lines. Text, I reply, baby, till my phone die. You know he lied if a nigga said he don't lie. I fucked up once again. And you know that I'm never too proud to beg. It's hard to admit that I made my best. And you know I'ma always wish you the best. Yo, bitch, roll inside the Benz. I fucked up once and I got you bent. It's hard to admit that I made my best. But you know I'ma always wish you the best. She do it, I say so too. Big 40s in a big Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day goes.
That's what's up, Robert. I appreciate it, bro. Tawana, you already know. Every Saturday, this is what we do.
Pull up off this, that's how it goes. Big bands, I'm coming straight from bed. She do it, I say so too. Big 40s in a big Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Put up a phone, not a blueberry fango.
I'm all bad bitches, got my
fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem. I love bad bitches, that's my fucking
Trey.
Yeah, I like the fuck, I got
Yes,
a fucking
sir.
problem.
Check your message out.
Say again.
Check your messages.
Oh, boy, look, you better say something. Okay.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have to end the good tunes for a second because I got my realtor. He's about to come on, Mr. Derek Franklin. Let's get him in here real quick. What up, G? He's joining. Come on in here, Derek. Come on in there and have a seat, my brother.
What's going on, man?
What's up, baby? How you doing, man?
I'm good. Good. What's up with you?
Not much, man. We just there you go. They're the realtor of the year.
Oh, whatever. You got what's the deal, buddy? You doing all right?
I'm doing good, man. DJ Godzillest, this is my realtor, man. He's the one that made all this happen.
What's going on, brother? Peace and blessings to you.
Hey, what's up, man? Good to meet you.
Good, man. Glad to have you here, man. We got some people in today, and now that we have you here, we just want to talk about the importance of real estate and or owning a home ownership. I remember the first time when my cousin introduced me to you, we was talking, and I told you a story. Well, I think you told me this it's about you gonna pay somebody's mortgage. Either it's gonna be your own or another establishment's. So I was weary. I didn't really want to do it. I did, but I didn't because I was like, man, that's too much responsibility. Yeah. And you kind of, not that you was trying to sell me on. He's like, hey, if you want to do it, I'm here. And then you just laid out different things that would actually be beneficial if I were to do it. So could you just break down maybe just something basic starting off to get people that might be in the back of their mind, yeah, I want to get one. I want to start the process or whatever. What is the importance of that?
Well, most importantly, it's yours. I mean, it's your investment. Hey, you can punch holes in the walls. It's yours. Unlike when you're renting, I mean, you have certain stipulations and have to abide by as it relates to landlordship. So, one of the biggest benefits is just the tax. I mean, you pay less taxes, and obviously, you're building equity in your investment. So over time, essentially, you're writing off that that interest each year or each month rather, and then when it's time to file taxes, a lot of people will see that money back. Whereas when you're renting, you're just throwing that money out the window each month. So I think that's really the biggest benefit in owning a home outside of, the pride of ownership is yours at the end of the day, and you can do whatever you choose to do at that time. So those are just two key components. Most importantly is the tax savings, and it's yours.
Mm-hmm. So how fun is being a real estate agent, man? Because I'm hanging around you when I said, man, I got into the wrong profession. This is fun.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's I tell people it's high level customer service on steroids at the end of the day, because ultimately you have to you may not be having the best day, but at the end of the day, it's not about you. It's about that person and their anxieties and that purchasing process and all those things. So, I love it. My background was in finance, but I found that I contribute more to the by getting out and helping people. As an owner myself, and I know all the anxieties that come with that. It's just something I tell people you literally have to really have a vested interest in doing. Some people, it's an easy hustle, and that's not what it is. It's something that I do on a daily basis, and simply it does bring a level of fulfillment as relates to seeing people and helping them to own their own home.
So what would be some advice that you would have for people that are interested in becoming realtors? Like, how could they really, I know you can't just hit the ground running and you like, boom, you top sales real estate salesman of the year, but what are some different like just steps that they could do consistently to be as successful as you are?
Well, in the state of Georgia, there's a 75-hour course requirement that realtors you have to undergo studies, and it varies by state. But here in Georgia, you have to do those hours to get to get a license to sell real estate in Georgia, and so it's more or less that's the first and the start of it. And I'm currently with Keller Williams. I came with Keller Williams roughly about years ago because they were the biggest brand and they offered a lot of tools and different things to help agents. And I always, when people are coming in, I tell them you definitely want to go to a company that supports the education or educating you, because a lot of people can pass the course and get the license, but at that point, I mean, it's real world. You literally have to get out there and build relationships and ultimately, get to try and build a business. So it's nothing that happens overnight. It's just like any other business. You have to invest time. You have to have that want to be customer service oriented and deal with people even on your worst days. So there's a lot that you have to put in once you acquire that education, but that's the biggest one through the coursework that your state requires.
Mm-hmm. Are you aware, familiar about how you can kind of position the home before you get it as a to make it to where it's not a liability and where it's an asset?
Well, help me better understand what you're saying, to make it where it's not a liability, like.
Yeah, because so before I even pushed the button to go, I was watching different, I was studying different finance advisors and stuff, and I had always been under the assumption that every time you buy a home, it's immediately an asset. But that's not the case.
Well, it all depends. Right now, we're in a seller's market, and essentially what that means is sellers have the upper hand. When you have a distressed market where there are lots of foreclosures, short, buyers have more of the upper hands. It all depends. Sometimes you buy into a home and you may buy into $15,000-$20,000 equity. So each scenario is going to differ.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a deal is a deal. Sometimes you may get 25,000 knocked off the price because you have to literally maybe go in and do a little paint and touch up a little holes, things here and there. But ultimately, I wouldn't necessarily call it an asset. I mean, a liability from jump, simply because that very first mortgage, you already writing off interest. So ultimately, you're starting to build on, depending on, obviously, you want to talk to your accountant and how you file your exemptions and taxes and things of that nature. But to me, from day one of you owning your own home, you're starting to, when you're paying interest, you're able to write that off that following year on your taxes. So I wouldn't necessarily call it a liability. I mean, unless you go in and somehow buy a home that's totally upside down, but ultimately the right professional and they look at the numbers and say, hey, we're good on this, and an appraiser's not going to let you pay any more than it's worth. But at the end of the day, just know from day one you're starting to invest in your that's your investment. So I wouldn't necessarily call it a liability. You get in there, you tear it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So should that be like one of at the top of the priority for a new homeowner? Like, what the maximum that they can get out of the home would be, sort of looking for something that might have equity in it, or
again, in a seller's market, I mean, the sellers have the upper hand. So essentially, you're typically going to pay fair market value. I mean, in a distressed market, you're going to pay less. The home is going to be less, still at fair market. But at the end of the day, as the market goes back up, obviously and it's just like if you purchase a home today, as long as things are happening around that home, the home up the street may sell for 20,000 more than you purchase yours for, and it's the same footprint, same square feet. Then ultimately you could potentially appraise for more. So it's there just aren't tons of deals in a seller's market where you're going to get homes distressed way below fair market value. But you know, it's all dependent upon the market. If you catch a seller that's absolutely desperate but have, you know, they're able to sell, I mean, those deals are few and far in between in this market. That's a possibility, but this is in a seller's market. The sellers have more of an upper hand in a buyer's market. There's a surplus of inventory, so you have more options and you're more prone to get a better deal. But at the end of the day, that's fair market value at that time.
I got you.
And so one thing to also note with that right now is you're in the market where you have great interest rates. Interest rates are going to go up sooner than later. And so right now is certainly the ideal time to buy, even in a seller's market, because, hey, we may not see 3% interest rates 10, 15 years from now. So if we hit a bump in the road, price go down a little, still will they offset that interest rate if it's at a 5-6% rate. So that's something to also keep in mind is either move up or first time buyers is right now we have interest rates that are awesome, to say the least.
Yeah, because I got in on a good deal thanks to you and your staff. It's been a beautiful experience.
I appreciate that, man.
You know, my cousin had me scared, like, man, watch when it's gonna be, you're gonna be ready. You're gonna be
hey,
but
what did I tell you?
I didn't feel none of that, really.
And one thing that I urge buyers and people that are in the market to do is seek a professional's opinion. Don't listen to, because everybody's experience is going to differ. Right. So you certainly want to listen to the professional and not just auntie or uncle or cousin over there, because we're licensed to do this. We're like, while we may be stressed out on the back end, technically we're not supposed to really show you that side of it. So there's a lot of things that churn on the back end that our clients should never see. But at the end of the day, it's about making sure that experience is pleasurable for you.
Gotcha. So you primarily just work in Georgia, or are you liquid to go where?
No. So it's a state by state. We can go into other states if we meet their requirements. At this point in time, I am currently only working in Georgia, but I certainly have connections in different states. And because I'm originally from Florida, I am looking at potentially going ahead and grabbing a license in that state as well.
So I got a question from Tamia. She says, why do I need a realtor license when I could just go purchase multiple homes and just tend to them out? Let me see. Better known as flipping homes. Is this a good thing?
So it sounds more like an investor hat that she's wanting to put on. I mean, there are, as realtors, and always confirm, are you dealing with a realtor, a real estate agent, because realtors are held to a higher standard as it relates to their the ethical aspects of operation of real estate. So as there's not really a need to go get a license if you're looking to buy multiple properties and flip things of that nature, but you also want to make sure that you have someone to properly guide you through that process. I mean, because a lot of people, they end up going in and trying to do it themselves, saying, well, why do I need a realtor? And then end up kind of shooting themselves in the foot, because there were things that a seller does not have to disclose to you as a consumer, but me as a realtor, I look for those disclosures to assure that you're properly protected. So no, as an investor or buying multiple properties, you don't necessarily want to go get a real estate license, but I would certainly urge you to go and get a real estate professional to help see you through that process.
Let me get your opinion on an aspect of what you just talked about, because you're the expert in the space. I've had my license and played in the space, and I'm curious on this strategy. It's not a right or wrong, just a strategy. So to the question about why do I need a realtor's license, one of the thoughts I had as you were describing that was, in her particular case, because she's talking about buying multiple properties, I would see it as an advantage to her because she takes out the middleman in terms of paying that percentage fee. So in Indiana, it's 7% between the two houses that broker the deal. So it's not to cut out, right? It's not to cut anybody out, but it is to say, if you're going to make that type of a commitment where you're playing in this space to buy multiple properties, then to your point earlier, you're playing at a different level than the general consumer is. So because you're buying multiples, I would see it as an advantage strategically from an overall investment portfolio perspective to keep that as much of that 7% in-house for her, because that's going to help her get another property. Just my thought. I wonder what your reaction is.
So it all boils down to now, if she's buying that differs, because she's not technically paying anything into that. Now, if she's looking to sell the properties, then obviously, there can be an advantage to doing it yourself. So ultimately it boils down to, because that seller is paying the commission a property be buying, say that's listed by another realtor. So why not bring your own professional to the table to assure that you're properly protected? Now, if you want to go and look to try and sell it without using or paying a real commission and cut it, I would call it cut the realtors out of it, then that's something that you may want to try. I would definitely advise to try to get some experience before you do that, because you could end up in a very bad place. Because of laws and just different things. So that's, I totally, if you know what you're doing and you choose to go that direction, then hey, why not save yourself some money? But if you're going to look to buy, obviously, and with you being in the business before, you know that realtors are more apt to respond to another realtor just versus a consumer if it's listed in a multiple listing service. Does that make sense?
Totally. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Look at my realtor knocking them questions out the park like, ooh.
Oh, come on, man. Man, you were too funny. You were too funny.
So how can the people get a hold of you if anybody's in Georgia listening and they want to get maybe just a quick consultation?
Well, my phone number, and obviously you have all this information, and I can forward you a packet or whatever you need directly to you to get out to anyone that may be interested. But my telephone number is 770-265-6203. Again, that's 770-265-6203. And then they can visit me online at Think Derrick. That's HINKDARRICK.com. ThinkDerrick.com, and I'll be certainly happy to meet with anyone, or here during this COVID kind of doing online meetings as such. So just tell them to give me a shout out. I welcome the opportunity to communicate with them, man.
There's Derek's number right there on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all need to get in contact with somebody, even if y'all just need some advice or something, holler at my guy.
Hey, and tell them if they're interested in getting a license, I will certainly give them some advice on that as well, man.
You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? If you're thinking about getting a realtor's license, thinkderrick.com can get you together.
That's it.
All right, Derek, man, I appreciate you joining in and giving a little love to my followers, man. And I hope that you have a great week, and I'm sure you probably got 30 homes to show today.
Oh man, come on! I appreciate you and your trust, man, and I look forward to chatting with you soon, man. Okay.
All right. Take care, Derek.
All right, take care. Peace. Bye.
Now, did y'all get something from that? Did y'all get something from that? All right, Dre, we got a little bit more time. Go on, get to it, Dre. I know you're itching.
Sure. And I put Derek's information in the comments. His cell phone number, his phone number, and thinkderrick.com are both in the comments, so you can get that there too. We're going to pick up right where we left off too.
Yes, sir. We got Coach Willie Earl coming up in a little bit.
I love bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem. To find somebody real, that's your fucking problem. Take a girl to the crib, baby.
What's up, Miss Brown?
Bitches in my dime, taking hella long, bitch, give it to me now. Make that thing pop like it's in me or a nine. Ooh, baby, like it raw with the shimmy kind, huh? ASAP, get like me. Never met a motherfucker fresh like me. All these motherfuckers wanna dress like me. From the clone to your dome, make you sweat like me. Cause I'm the nigga, like how you figure, getting figures and fucking bitches. She rolling switches for her bitches. I bought my niggas, they getting bent up on the liquor. She thought my licorice, I let her lick it. They say money make a nigga act niggerish, Release a nigga, rich. I be fucking bras like I be fucking bored. Turn this dyke bitch out, have a fucking bars. Bitch.
I love bad bitches, not my fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem. I love bad bitches, not my fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem. I love bad bitches, not my fucking problem. And yeah, I like the fuck, I got a fucking problem.
If finding somebody real is your fucking problem, bring your girls to the crib, maybe we can south.
Easily, slick as you can, easily.
Watch out there now, Jive Turkey.
Yeah, I had to bring the Cadillac out for this one.
Slick as you can, easily. There's a man coming into town. He don't want to know that he'll be around.
If I hit it one time, I'm a piper. If I hit it 2 times, then I like her. If I fuck 3 times, I'm a wife.
Let's go, Jamille Harley Morning Show. Wake up, wake up.
It ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe. Tell your man pipe up, nigga, pipe up. Hey, bands from the safe, in his face, when he say, my dance turn this shit into a nightclub. Hey, yeah, fuck with me and get some money, get some money. Hey, fuck with me and get some money, get some money. Yeah, fuck with me and get some money. Hey, yeah, fuck with G and get some money. No limit, I'm a fucking soldier. Ay, always lit, yeah, I'm never sober. Just for 3 days in a row, you always coming over. Told that bitch to kick rock, she act like it's a boulder. Ay, right, shopping, that mean copping, always popping, hella popping. She's a popper, homie, hopping, ain't no stopping. Album dropping.
I know. Spit that music, please. I got you. We going.
Her eyes said it all. Long days and nights we spent until she dropped the bomb on me. When she said that she was unhappily married with children, and I wish I never met her at all. Even though I love her so, but she got love for me. But she still belongs to someone else. It hurts so bad, for sure, because she wants to be.
What's up, Miss Webb?
I don't show you, she doesn't want no so-so. Had a man last year, life goes on. Haven't let the flame loose, girl, it's so long. To the inside, how you like to lay low. I've been people what you bringing to the table. Working hard, girl, everything paid for. First class, phone bill, car, no payroll. With your phone out, gotta hit them angles. With your phone out, snapping like you fake.
Hey, y'all got to get with me. Keep up with me. Let's go.
But it's alright, and you're showing up.
Shouts out to Tawana Webb. I see you. What's going on, girl?
Weezy Webb, what up, baby?
That's a real one in your reflection. Without a follow, without a mention. You really piping up on these. You gotta be nice for what to these. I understand. You got 100 bands. You got a baby Benz. You got some bad friends. High school pics. You was even bad then. You ain't stressing off no lover in the past tense. You already had them. Working 8 a.m. Finish round 5. All down. You don't see them outside. Yeah, they don't really be the same offline. You know dog days. You know hard times.
I got what I wanted. I can't feel nothing. Superhuman, even when I'm fucking Viagra, popping every single record. Auto tuning, zero motion, muted emotion, pitch corrected, computed emotion. I blame it on a model bra with a Hollywood smile.
like Berkeley. Met her at Coachella. I went to see Chica. She with the CC trip. Perfect. I took a seat on the ice cold dawn. She handed me an ice blue bong. Whatever. She said she wanna be a dentist really bad. She's in school paying for tuition, no born in the fab. And then she working, but girl, I can't feel my face. But I was smoking anyway. She said, don't let the high go to waste. Keep the taste.
Where will we go? When the quarantine thing done and everybody touch road.
Melody Moore, I see you. What's going on? Tamia said, got me rocking. I see you, girl. Tawana, you already know we vibing. That's what we do. It's that stoop music, Tawana.
Last time, see up on FaceTime, chatting up the place, bout my relationship. Me, I go put you on lockdown. I put your body on lock.
Not the Mills stoop.
You got me on lock.
Yes, sir.
Oh, if you love me, you should let me. You should let me. You should let me know. And if you don't know, better feel let me. Better feel let me. I better you let me go. Pulling up, pulling up, pulling up. Nobody deal with the bugger and talking. Me nothing know.
We got Coach online.
Yeah. Bring him in.
Everything I told you when you're lonely, yeah. You see, you think you know me, but you don't even know nothing about me.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, women, children, and puppies and kittens, we got the one, the only Coach Willie Earl on the line. Coach Willie Earl, how you doing, brother?
Hello.
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Hey, Jamille, what's going on there, Blair? Hey, what's going on there, brother?
Man, I can't go. We ain't talked to you in a while, man. And I think we need some of your advice, man. We've been negative of Coach Willie Earl, and we need some positive Coach Willie Earl.
Well, here's unfortunately, Jamille, I don't got nothing positive because Coach Willie Earl, my feelings have been hurt.
What happened, Coach?
I want one of my
Coach, you went out. You there?
One of my favorite things to do is fishing. I like to go. Can you hold on? Let me make sure my fee is all right. Can you hear me, Jamille?
Yeah, I can hear you, Coach.
Listen, man. One of my favorite things to do is go fishing, but I like to fish all day. I think. But Coach Willie, I took some of your advice, Jamille, and I went out there looking for me a special lady. I did. I went out there looking for me a special lady, and I found me a lady in the produce section, and man, she had that Troy Polamalu hair. She had it, man. It was, yeah, man. She had that Troy.
Coach, what's going on with your sound, baby? He got that Troy Polamalu hair caught in the phone.
Yeah. Yeah. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we got you, Coach. You was at the store and she had that hair.
She had that Troy Polamalu hair, man. Listen, man. And she had these beautiful.
There you go, Coach.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I'm so sorry. I think it's my weekly. My weekly sometimes act up sometimes when I bake. I'm in the basement down here right now because I'm a little upset. I tell y'all, I'm upset. Listen. So she had the Troy Polamalu, okay? And she had this beautiful, like, gray-green eyes, but she had a mask on. You know, she had a mask on, and I met her in the produce section. And we began to exchange information. And we have been doing what the thing, y'all, when you be looking at the people on the phone, because we got the quarantine. You know what I'm saying?
FaceTime.
FaceTime. Yeah, we're doing the FaceTime. But I always wondered, why did she have a mask on if she's at home by herself? I couldn't understand why she always had a mask on. And so I said, maybe she just wants to be safe, okay? But it didn't matter to me because she had that Troy Polamalu hair and they pretty green, gray eyes. Well, one day we were talking and Coach Willie Earl made her laugh one good time. And that mask flipped down. And, man, she had teeth like a piranha. You hear me, y'all? And I was so upset. These me, guys. You had piranha teeth, y'all. Oh my! It was so upset with those. I thought I had found the because that's the problem. I didn't talk about teeth. I didn't talk about teeth when I put it out there. Okay, so
yeah,
maybe the football God said you got to be more specific with your request. Man, she had some jagged edges on the top and some rough ends on the bottom.
Get married, huh?
No, but I was thinking about if I could get her one of those new NFL face masks where it comes down at the bottom and you can't see her teeth. One of those new NFL helmets, then she might be the one.
But she gonna cover up that Troy Polamalu hair that you like.
Oh no, sir. You know that's still gonna flow from the bottom. Yeah, that thing used to drink all the way down to the number 43, man. But she got me, y'all. She fits me, man. She has piranha teeth, man. Guys, I'm just
Coach, maybe you can get her a mask and then go to the airbrush cat and have him airbrush a set of teeth on the mask.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Andre, I'm sorry. Here's the problem. That might be a good thing. But can you imagine the breath that's underneath them piranha teeth? Yeah, it just ain't gonna work. It just ain't gonna work. He will huff and puff and take all of us out. No, like I can't do it.
I tried, Coach.
It makes me sad, y'all.
So what'd you learn from this, Coach?
What I learned was, one, stay my ass at home. That's the first thing I learned. But see, if I'd have been at home, I wouldn't have had no problem. Okay, if I'd have just got my groceries off in the cart, I'd have been okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second thing I learned, and this is just everything ain't always what it seems. You know, I thought I had cover one, and it ended up being cover two, and I threw an interception, guys. I got to read the defense better. That's what I learned. That I got to read the defense better.
Oh. Well, Coach, I want to thank you for calling in, man. As always, you have brightened up all of our days, brother. And we need to get you a new playbook for when you step outside, so you don't make this type of this error again. Because we want Coach to be happy next time.
Oh man, I do playbook. Maybe I'll add a few pass plays. That'll give me 6 plays total. Because these runs ain't working. These runs are not working. I keep getting negative gains on my run, so I might have to add 2 pass plays.
You might need a ref on speed dial so you can call a foul on the play, and then you can sub out.
Listen. As soon as I seen her teeth, I threw a yellow flag at the phone. You hear me? That is unnecessary rough. The teeth were unnecessarily rough. I threw a flag at the phone. She said, "Baby, where did you go?" I said, I'm gone now. Game over.
Gotta go to the review booth.
Hit the replay button. I said, "Is that really your teeth?" And he tried to cover it up real fast. I said, "No, I've seen them. Pull that mask down."
Oh,
I've seen them.
You off the chain, Coach.
Y'all fellas, y'all be safe, and y'all just pray for Coach Willie here, because I'm sad.
All right, Coach.
But talking to y'all, bro, made me feel better. So I appreciate it.
Good. Hit us with your slogan one time.
Hey, and y'all, just a minute, y'all might not remember. And for you new people listening, there goes my slogan. Buddy good.
All right, Coach. All right, Dre, we can just do about 10 more minutes and we're going to wrap it up for the people.
Yeah, everybody out there rocking with us, y'all know we got the Black Vegan Fest Indy, 2 p.m. on Facebook. Black Vegan Fest Indy page, Black Vegan Fest Digital Experience page, 2 p.m. Check us out.
Go to it right now and sign up.
They call me FLACKO and don't play no about my face. Big potato on that Draco, blue bandana on my face. Ain't no stains up on my drapes, sleeping clean, fuck you say. Pink teeth, no ditches, please. Princess, guns, no lenses, please.
Let's go.
Wait, I ain't ducking niggas, I ain't ducking bullets either. Shit, I ain't ducked sauce since I became a vegan. Niggas like a Jody season. Proud of pants before the season. Probably ducked up in a quiet place with your greasy. Proud of shakes, probably why you couldn't see him. Shit, I would like to dedicate to the scar on my face. All the stars in the globe. Where the show scar days. I would like to dedicate to the scar on my face. And the stars on the globe. Where the show scar days.
Shout out to Jay Dream. He's 9 years old. Happy birthday, baby boy.
Fuck no, this ain't no hookah. Smoking while I'm strolling down with Rooster. Fuck 50, my boost club. The 55% and prostitutes. Hard skinners and the powder boosters. Low top, get a powder blue. Robert to her, power to you. Hallelujah, I pray to God. I would like to dedicate to the scar on my face. All the stars in the globe. Where the show scar days. I would like to dedicate to the scar on my face. And the stars in the globe.
Interstate tears running down my face. Every time we fight, I cry river shade Timberlake. Used to be my baby like Gaga, Goo-Goo. But lately on my voodoo, it's make a bitch boo-hoo. Soon as I dry my eyes, I catch you in another lie. He tryna rock a bitch to sleep, lullaby. My bitch is screaming, cease, leave him, cut the ties. This nigga do you so greasy, southern fried. But I can't leave him alone, he's my addiction. No help, I keep telling myself each time it's different. And to be back to hubby and wife, that lovey-dovey shit. Even though this making me sick, can't get enough of it. We both can't leave each other alone. And every time he alone, he always texts me like I wanna come home. So round and round we go. I know I've been it before, but I love him and I can't let him go, let him go. Let's make me believe it. Let's make me believe it. Believe you wanna see me. Let's make me believe it. Let's make me believe it. Let's make me believe it. Believe you wanna see me.
First, you gotta forgive me. Let me know everything gon' be okay. Even if I come out like everything I did, would you still punish me even though I did it a long time ago? If so, let me know. If I propose, would you say no? Would you break my heart? Would you embarrass me or play your part?
Oh. I know what you like. I know what you like. Everything you love, baby, you love. Baby, you love, baby, you love. I know. Baby, you like hoes, baby, you like hoes, baby, you love hoes, baby, you like hoes, baby, you love hoes. She wants that old thing back. She want those heroin tracks. She likes me. She fiends for me nightly. She leans for me. Morning she rush for my touch.
Hey, what's up, Jay Weezy?
Her when I'm not with her, my presence
is
must Bonita apple bomb.
What up, Christina?
If I didn't, when we cutting, the feeling to be too strong. In any form, I'm giving you sweet dreams. That Sugar Hill, she call me her sweet thing. That black rain would take away your pain. Just for one night, baby, take me in vain. Now that feeling got you tripping, you don't wanna feel no different. This has got you itching, no wide open and it's dripping. I know what you like, I am your prescription. I'm your physician, I'm your addiction.
One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash coming in. Come get your mans, little nigga bugging me. Just leave the bag, quit all that jaw jackery. Don't even
peace to me, thanks for checking in with us.
None of it. These niggas mad about it, had enough of it. Whoa, watch what you saying, all that popping and shaking. Got me hot as a laser, my posse deep in our rating. We act the poop of the paper, had a dream and I made it. El Camino on Dayton, vintage guess over bait. Put the bread on it, bitch you bet I'ma bank it. Piggy flat in the blanket, I might just roll out today. I might just roll out to Vegas, head back to my old ways. Cop a room full of Asian hoes and blow all day. Look at me, baby. Look at me, baby. Don't I look like $1 million? I'm about to clean out the safe. Don't I look like somebody that just be bodying everything? All that talking is great, but I don't be talking. I air it out, all the problems. Got knees easy to bury. Rather drown him in Hendrix, rather kiss on my Mary. I've been broke way longer than I've been rich, so until the level's out, I'ma take your mama to the Marriott and wear it out. Took me so long to get it, I'ma spread it out. Let them know all about me when I'm dead and gone. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash bubbling. Look at the cash, we got nothing on the track.
I should've known better. Can't even pretend like I don't want it again. On the brain all the time. Thinking about the things that we did. You did something. Like it don't happen too often. It's the way you put it down. Although when no one else around. Got me taking a step on the wild side. Cutting all ties with them other guys. Where you in my eyes. Loving me nice and slow. You made me wanna come through. Quarter up to two. Just to put it down on you. You made me wanna replay all of the things that you and me went through. You made me wanna come through. Quarter up to two. Just to put it down on you. You made me wanna replay all of the things that you and me went through.
With your permission, I just wanna spend a little time with you. With your permission, tonight I wanna be a little me on you. Oh yeah. With your permission, I wanna spend the night sipping on you. You know what
I'm talking about, baby.
Now it's time for you to show me what it's hitting for. Sip a little jack, maybe blow a little draw. Love you from behind, but I hate to see you go.
Oh.
Lord, my dead president's reborn when I'm naked. I got 3 arms, got a big house with a green lawn. Got a cigar full of neon, like my whole coal and my T1 closes his casket. He look deep arm.
Y'all check out that new Lil Wayne. I can't give it to y'all because we out of time, but I want to make sure y'all heard it. New Lil Wayne, check it out.
Now listening to the Jamille Harley Morning Show.
We did that thing today, Dre. We did it. We gave him kind of a short, compact version of what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Like express lane, Jamille Harley.
Not that this is the the express lane. Come on in, get out. Goodbye, good night.
Right.
Hey, but thank you again for joining in, everybody, and everybody that consistently joins in every Saturday. We really appreciate y'all, because without y'all, there's no reason for us to be up here.
Yes.
And I also want to thank my DJ for always being there for me. And we're gonna be back later on at 2 p.m. at the Black Vegan Indie Fest. Did I say that?
Black Vegan Fest Indie.
Black Vegan Fest Indie. My brain just is dyslexic towards that. But y'all go to that page right now. Join it, subscribe it. And so we're going to be going live on the main page for all the various vendors and artists that we're going to be showcasing. And Dre is going to be in the digital experience, spinning all day rather. So it's going to be an experience. If you go to my Facebook page, I've actually shared the instructions on how to get there. I reshared Kiana's instructions. So Black Vegan Fest Indie on Facebook. I had to read your joint. And we'll see y'all later, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.